Good evening, Spanish friends. It's kind of weird for me speaking at the camera on my own, while at the same time I'm thinking of you and I'm trying to imagine you and imagine your thoughts about Frontistirion, which is the topic Merce asked me to say a few words to you about it. Well, Frontistirion is probably Greek paradox. I don't know if it exists in other European countries. It's a very usual practice in Greece, so usual that sometimes I think that people consider it a natural phenomenon. Anyway, Frontistirion is a tutorial, or in other words, it's a private lesson. It takes place after school, so if you are a child in Greece, you have to go to school, and then you have to go to a second school, which is the Frontistirion. Frontistirion can be either of private lessons at home or small groups at small kind of school, because it's not part of the public system, where children have to study their lessons once again. These lessons are given by professors, which is the name of the profession of the teachers at high school, or by teachers during elementary school. Yes, Frontistirion is also a possibility during elementary school, but it's more usual, even absolutely necessary, during the last three grades of high school. At the end of high school, according to the Greek system, the children, the teenagers, the pupils, have to sit for the university exams. This is a really, really big event in Greece. The exams for the university are organized by the Ministry of Education, and until recently, until a couple of years ago, you couldn't finish high school without sitting for these exams, so it's kind of obligatory. But even if it weren't, again, most students would go for it, because it is also a deeply rooted approach in Greece that everybody should sit for these exams and everybody should try to go to the university. So all pupils want to take part to these exams, and their parents maybe want it more than their children. So to pass these exams, you have to have good grades. To have good grades, regular school is not enough, so you need Frontistirion. But you don't need it only at the last grade of high school, the year before the exams. You probably need it during high school, because in every year you have to have sound knowledge, you have to know your lessons and have good grades. Otherwise, at the last grade, you will not be able to get good grades at the exams. So it's a kind of vicious cycle. It's a long tradition in Greece. Everybody does it, and it's also weird that actually now, in the crisis, people, even in the profession, they are not doubting this practice. I understand that it sounds weird, and it sounds weird to me, that during the crisis it has not been doubted. Instead, there are initiatives, grassroots groups, that are organizing what is called social Frontistirion, that is small groups in the Athens neighborhoods where unemployed teachers or professors are giving these plus lessons for free. So the answer to the crisis is not that we make school a better place for students and pupils to be, but instead we add social free Frontistirion next to the private lessons. I don't know if I've given you an idea what this means. I think you are all in the profession, or otherwise you are parents, so you can imagine what it is to be at school for 6 or 7 hours, which is high school in Greece, it's usually 7 hours per day. And then you have to go home and do your homework, and also you have to go to Frontistirion, or the Frontistirion teacher will come to your place, to your home, and it's not necessary that all this is in parallel. You may have different homework than what you do at Frontistirion. So it's a vicious cycle, and I don't know how this will stop. I guess if we have a better schooling. I'm at your disposal if you have questions. Marta knows how to reach me, and good luck with whatever you do. Thanks for this. Bye.